It's the Paul and Tom Show with Paul Schisler and Tom Brink.
And go rip on the park.
Rip on the course.
What's up? Bless us.
What's up? It's been a minute. The boys are back in the car.
The boys are back in the car.
Boys are back in car.
We are recording a Tom and Paul show in the car at 6 a.m. on a Wednesday.
Woo!
Bing, 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 bing.
Back to the root.
You know what? It feels good.
It does. I kind of like it more than the nighttime stuff.
Yeah, nighttime, I'm too tired.
Yeah.
6 a.m., I'm amped up and ready to be here. And that's like, zero drugs involved, unless you count Zoa.
Zoa, yeah. Speaking of which, I got to crack my guy.
Crack your Zoe.
And you gave me a paper towel koozie.
Yeah.
I love it.
You can keep that.
Dude, we got to get microphone arms for the car.
Oh, man. There's a market for you. Hey, if anyone wants to become a millionaire,
yeah,
podcast arms for the car.
We'll copy Steve-O. We'll be the Paul and Tom show, the second show that's only in a car.
Cheers with your Zoe.
Cheers. We start brown paper bagging it.
With Zoe. That's somehow so much worse. Like you see someone brown bagging a tall boy a beer at like 6, 7 a.m. You're like, come on. You see someone brown bagging a Zoa or energy drink, you're like, what's wrong with you?
Like you're on the train. And you're like, oh, that guy's kind of cool or has a problem or both. And then you just see out of the top, the bag kind of opens.
Or both?
And it's just like vitamin C and B vitamins, antioxidants. And you're like, huh?
Oh, gross. That is shamed about chugging an energy drink.
Oh, man.
Yeah, welcome to the Paul and Tom show. Like we said, been back after a minute. I'm Paul.
I'm Tom, and we didn't sleep last night.
I'm not ashamed of this. It's silly, but we were both too giddy excited to be here this morning that we didn't sleep as if this was Christmas morning.
Dude, I woke up every hour. There was one moment where it was like 2:20. I was like, I swear I've been asleep for like 8 hours.
Yeah, dude.
And then I went back to bed.
Uh-huh.
I woke up and I was like, oh, okay. It's been at least 2 hours. I'm close to my alarm. I should just get up.
Yeah.
2:45.
That's the most infuriating thing ever. I was similar. I was like 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. When I get in those situations like that, like 2:20. And then you go to sleep and you're like, man, I've been sleeping another 8 hours and it's 2:40.
Yeah.
My body gets so hot from anger that then I can't go back to sleep because now I'm sweating from anger.
No, for me, I won't get angry like that. I'll just get really frustrated because it's like, I'm bored of this.
Yeah.
I want to move on.
I'm ready for the morning. You start stomping around your apartment. I want it to be the morning.
Start kicking and screaming.
Lauren, wake up. It's not morning yet. She's like, yeah, I know.
You love me, right? We're going on an adventure. Oh, man. And then we're going to skate after.
We're at the parking lot of a skate park that neither of us have been to before.
And it's a really beautiful facility.
Very nice
facility. We did not expect that. We thought it was just going to kind of be like
under a highway pass.
Park on the street.
Yeah.
Do your thing, like whatever. And we come in and it's just official.
When the parking lot looks new and nice, the rest is going to be pretty good.
Yeah, like I think technically this is a city-owned thing, but it feels privatized.
It feels private. Ain't that a sad truth? So yeah, maybe we be doing more 6 a.m. podcasts.
Yeah, maybe. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Trying to do like an 8 or 9 p.m. it's kind of a
so
hassle.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
Because we want to be doing it, but we're just so tired from the day.
Yeah, and it's like, it's 9 p.m. It's time to wind down. Now that we're like old, it's just kind of like, oh boy, we gotta chill. Did I just see this weird electric car have like a security badge on the side?
Oh, weird.
Oh man, our second car episode, and we're already feeling like we're in trouble.
At least there's no pedestrians walking around scoping us out.
Yeah.
Sunrise looks beautiful. Can I say that? Got some cotton candy colored skies.
Oh, look at those blues. It's like gradient.
Love it. Wish y'all were here with us. I guess we could do a video for you, but we're just two guys.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, yeah, we're not able to do video while we're recording, but what's up, dude? So this is going to be part 1 of 2 parts of DMV stories. Yep. So it also is kind of nice that we're in a car.
It works out that way.
It works out.
Yeah, this is the DMV series for us.
And we're going to start off with Paul's, and then it's just funny how, we both don't sleep at the same times. We should just text each other when we don't sleep.
Yeah.
See if
it
lines up.
Honestly.
And then the next time I'll go, and because we both happen to have DMV problems at the same exact time, and they've both been sagas.
Yeah, yours has been a more robust saga, so you'll go second. Yeah. This episode will be a little bit of a shorter episode, and I got a little petite, frustrating BS, just dumb DMV situation. So let's get into it. Wait, what do you see?
Oh, nothing. I think he's just coming here to work out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
God, that's the thing about parking lots. Even when you're following the rules, you're like, well, we're going to jail.
We're looking to the skies, seeing if there's helicopters.
And we're good. Okay, so my DMV thing is I was checking out other car insurances. So I hit up Geico, heard good things, and they were like, we're not even going to give you a quote. And I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, it says there's something on your driving record. And I was like, but I've done nothing.
Yeah.
I have a clean driving record.
Yeah.
And the explanation was just that. It just said driving record. There's no explanation. So already I'm like, buckle up.
Well, it's like, where do you begin?
Where do you begin, dude? It's a driving record. So the only thing I thought of was when we moved out from New York to California, there's some tricky things that you have to do that no one really explains to you as far as like transferring your license tag, mailing it back, getting rid of your driver's license, switching over your insurance, but you have to do it at the right time. If you do it too soon, then it's like, they put a curse on you and your family for generations to come.
Dude, it's like the founding fathers didn't expect anyone to move states. And yes, the founding fathers figured out the DMV.
Yeah, the founding fathers were like, dude, we're going to just fuck people.
It's like, dude, you want a picture ID in New York and California? No way.
No. That's illegal. You're going to jail.
Yeah, we're going to cause problems for you.
So I hit up first I hit up the California DMV. Or no, maybe I forget which one I hit up first, but I found out from the California DMV, they're like, oh yeah, your license is suspended. And I was like, excuse me? Like, that's a big deal. Like, why would I not know this?
Like, no notification.
Zero notification.
And you lived in the same exact spot the entire time in California.
Yeah. Been here 3 years. And this whole time, I've been renting cars, traveling, updating my passport.
Yeah.
Zero notification of like, oh, by the way.
Yeah, and then like, why?
Why? So the California DMV was like, you better talk to the New York DMV because they're causing problems.
It's like, you guys can't just sort this out.
Can't
speak
you talk
the same language?
Yeah. Speak your DMV language to each other and get it done. So I contact the New York DMV, which by the way is impossible.
Oh yeah.
For 3 days I would call in and just go through the same never-ending automated message loop for 1 to 2 hours. Zero human being.
Why do places bother having websites when like they have you call and then they're like, actually use the website?
Zero help on the website.
Zero help. It's like,
I don't even know what I'm looking for on the website.
Right. And then when you call, you're like, oh, I saw this online. They're like, no, that's wrong.
You're like, okay, well, I'm angry.
That document does not exist. I'm
Yeah.
I'm looking at it. You're
or
wrong,
they talk to you like, well, did you do this already? And you're like, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, like,
oh, you didn't already file it and fill that form out and send it in, and then
you didn't fax me personally.
You're like, am I supposed to do that? And they're like, okay, call back after you do that. And then you're like, well, where do I go to do that? And they hang up.
Yeah, like they just get frustrated.
They're angry at you for not already having it done.
Right. And like, how do people, like, I understand getting, like, we've all had jobs.
Yeah.
We get frustrated at people who don't understand how to navigate your job.
Of course.
But this is the DMV, a thing everyone has to do.
Yeah.
And if they just decided to make it easier or make more sense or have like a step-by-step guide.
It's too complicated.
Yeah.
So I finally like talked to a couple people at the New York DMV and they're like, oh yeah, you idiot, you dumb, stupid, naive, idiot little boy who has no right driving a vehicle. What you did, you dummy, is when you moved to California, you switched insurances before mailing back your New York license plate. And I was like, what the hell does that mean? I didn't know that. What? Who? Why? So that was the issue. And they're like, did you mail it back? And I was like, I mailed it back 3 years ago. And they're like, oh, yeah. So eventually they were like, oh, yeah, you did mail it back. You need to contact the National Drivers Registry. And I was like, what kind of made up bullshit is that? It sounds like you just made up a fake thing.
Yeah, like, yeah, it sounds like a fake thing.
It sounds like a fake thing.
It's like what you would see in a movie.
Yeah.
Is like a secret agency.
Yes.
Where it's like, we're a thing you've never heard of.
Yeah.
But we are the most expensive thing our government puts money into.
Yeah. Like, is this a money laundering department of the government?
We have our own SWAT team.
Yeah. You're like, why? I don't know. They don't do anything. So New York DMV was basically like, oh yeah, they put a hold on your license until your license plate was returned. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So what now? And then in the meantime, I also sent an email to like New York DMV about the whole situation. And I tried calling the National Drivers Registry 2 days in a row. Like, for sure nobody works there.
Yeah, they're
for sure.
No one calls us. No one knows about us.
At least with the New York DMV, they give you like, when you're in that automated phone loop, they at least give you like nuggets of hope, like maybe someone will talk to you.
The music pauses.
Yeah. And they're like, if you want to speak to someone, press whatever. National Drivers Registry is just like, hey, leave a message.
Oh, man.
There's zero hope of like, there's people here working.
We'll get back to you if we feel like it.
Yeah, probably not, idiot. Whoa. Okay, so some dude is just driving.
I bet you he's trying to find the skate park too. It's just cold out.
We saw some guy drive through the parking lot, and he just popped the curb onto the grass.
Let's see if I can take a picture.
And he has his emergency flashers on. And he's just kind of, I don't know, parking over there. See, there's a guy that shouldn't have a license, and he probably has no problem at the DMV. He's in an early 2000s sedan trying to drive over a bunch of dirt and bumps where you just shouldn't be. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing?
He just
Why are
starts
you
screaming, I'm lost. He just really likes the sunrise.
Maybe that's it. He is facing the sunrise.
There's nothing like a sunrise over his tennis court.
Just facing a tennis court in a car alone.
Oh, he turned off his hazards.
Okay. He's going to come over here with a gun. I mean, that's the only next step.
He's like, I hate podcasts.
Waiter two! We're just hanging out, okay?
It makes me so mad.
We're excited to be here. Leave us alone.
Anyway, did they call you?
So finally, 2 weeks after I emailed the DMV,
Yeah.
I got an email a couple days ago that said, hey, yeah, the suspension that was on your license is cleared. So there's nothing wrong. Like, okay.
There's nothing wrong. Well, California seems to think there is.
The California thinks it's unfathomable. So you're telling me you guys contacted California to let them know, like, don't let that idiot, have a clean license. But when it was cleared, you didn't let California know. And by the way, the email said the suspension was cleared and lifted from my record back in 2020. So you're telling me it's 2022 now, the end of 2022 now, you still haven't contacted? You have no problem trying to bring me down, but you're not going to clear my name.
It's like,
I don't know. Yeah.
They'll only make calls if it
Hurts
really hurts you. But they'll never make a call if it's something to help.
Yeah, even just in the slightest bit.
Yeah, they're like, you got to get this guy off the road, FYI, and they're like, oh, he's good. Okay, yeah, he's good.
We'll never tell. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. It's still not fully resolved. I'm hopeful because at least I got the email that was like, hey, you're good.
Yeah, now you have proof.
Now I have proof. But now I need to figure out contacting the California DMV to get it cleared with them. And that's where I'm at.
Very cool.
Ending on the I need to pick up with the California DMV is a great way to end the episode and pick up because yours also starts at the California DMV.
Yeah, and now I've been assigned a guy.
A special unit cases guy.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
DMV.
And who knows? Maybe when we record next, there'll be an update for you.
It just gets worse. They burn my car. They didn't even tow my car. They just show up to my house and burn it. They're like, oh, yeah, this is what we're supposed to do because you didn't send in that form. What?
In the middle of the night, you hear like this grinding, buzzing sound, and you like open your eyes and you just see the DMV broke into your house. It just did that because of.
Okay.
It's probably like a safety measure, like turn off the lights.
I had the lights on with the car off, and I got paranoid that the car died, so I turned the car on, and that's where we're at.
Yeah. Okay. Well, peace.
Peace.
We love you.
Thanks for joining us at 6 a.m.
And be sure to follow us on Instagram at Paul Tom Show. And then we're now on the Hive.
Hive Soch.
But separately.
Yeah.
They won't let me make two accounts. So
yeah. Hive Social. Check it.
You're Paul Schisler. I'm at Tom Brink. It's a bit buggy. Apparently there's only 2 people running it. And but it's kind of cool.
It's pretty cool to be on the ground floor.
Yeah. All right. See you there.
Bye. We love you.